Still waiting for the curse sound, like ever. Gunder Fury! Yeah! All right, we're in there. Now we get to level Gunder Fury, finally. How many of these guys did I get? 24. I got 6. That's not that many. All right, what do we got? Oh, no. All right, now we just need the dark marker. And then everyone will become blinded. I thought I was about to just be exactly the convict. I was like, I could have just played the convict. Okay, so now we only need to save up 100 credits and buy the last item, which is the MTX. Unless he has more than Gunder Fury, but I assumed that he would instead have, had 2 things. So we're just 2 runs, and then we'll be able to buy the last thing. MTX. All right, that's cool. If only Antibody were one of the Crystal Machine synergies. Hey, the nice thing about All Jammed is that the key dude will always have 2 keys instead of sometimes not being jammed because he's only got a 25%, 20% chance to be jammed. We got that going for us. I hate katana bullets. I'm out. Black chest with dark marker this floor? I hope so. Gunder Fury would be great. That's red chest. I would love to, I was kind of hoping to start with Gunder Fury this run because of playing this character. That would have been swell. I don't know how fast it'll level. I don't remember how its leveling works. If it's damage dealt, enemies killed. If it's enemies killed, that's really bad. If it's damage dealt, that's really good. That's not what I was hoping for. Okay, so I've gotten both conflicting pieces of information. Wiki says kills. Well, if it's kills, if the wiki's right, that sucks. Gonna make it a lot harder for me to actually level it up. Damage dealt though. I mean, I would still be limited by ammo, but there would be more potential damage for it to do each floor, basically. So, the longer I had it, the better I'd be doing. Yeah, it's gonna be really bad at the start. I'm not gonna kill very many things. It's gonna take a while. Hopefully, I don't know how many runs it takes to level it all the way up. Like if you main it and have good ammo. If I had started with Gunder Fury on this run, I probably would have hit the Curse Shrine to get more ammo. The amount of experience per kill is equivalent to the enemy's maximum HP. Players do not need to kill enemies using Gunder Fury for it to level up. Just having it in their inventory during kills is enough. Wow, that's okay. All right, so Gunder Fury is going to level really fast then. If that's 100% correct. Well, gee, that means I might not get to experience the lower levels of Gunder Fury like I'd hoped as much. Gunder Fury Holy Grail start. That would be cracked. Nah, if you got random drops of underleveled Gunder Fury, once you finish leveling it, that would be kind of like, eh. You should be able to select its level. Like at any time. But that would be extra UI that they probably couldn't make. But like, look, I'll use all the levels I can. It only changes every 6 levels and it only goes up to level 60. So there are only 5 Gunder Furies that I don't remember the exact effects of. I will be able to do it. Like, I'll be able to see them all. Yes, Sam. It is. Dang. Bruh, I'm upset. That's upsetting. That's nice, though. It's back. I know. How could this happen? I got totally destroyed. Picking it up doesn't matter in this game. The game wants to drop it again, it'll drop it again. Even if you already have it. A crossroad path? What do you mean? Like just in real life? Links aren't banned in this chat. Just post them responsibly. They're relevant, go for it. That's not where the thing is. I'm cool with the double health up, honestly. That's like not bad. Yeah, I got money. I'll just waste it. All right, let's see. What does this look like? I have not had that. I've not had that. I've had some weird stuff. The weirdest thing I've gotten in map gen was like I think it was like right at the start of the first floor or something. It was a pilot run. There was a hallway. And you could walk out of the hallway into the secret room. And then there was still a door. And then when you walked into the secret room without blanking into it, it stayed dark. So you were walking around blind. And it made no sense, basically. Then I also had one. I don't think this one can happen anymore. I'm not really sure. Well, actually, no. I know this one can't happen anymore because there was a locked shop involved, which they removed. There was a locked hallway. I think there was a locked shop involved. Anyway, there's a hallway with a lock on it that you could just go around. Like, there's just another hallway that led you to the same room. That was, I think, around the time that AG&D released. So there's just like a lock here, and then you could just go through the other way. I think that YouTube is better as far as watching with the official ad-free subscription, because the way that YouTube Premium pays is by watch time rather than by how many ads would be skipped, whereas Twitch Turbo pays as though you watched the ads, which is not very much. That's just my understanding, though. Correct. Thank you for the 46. Thank you very much. Also, I don't know if you have Turbo and a sub. Sub, of course, giving you ad-free viewing on my channel. I don't know if Turbo still pays as though you watch the ads. I'm not certain on that one. And of course, YouTube VODs. The VODs are probably a better experience on YouTube, because you get the higher quality and the more robust, you know, non-live video player. Also, that should be the same deal while live, so, you know, I want to leave them both open. If you have the bandwidth. Of course, I can't direct you away from Twitch, so make sure to stay there. These are the rules. Yeah, Twitch Turbo doesn't have you watch ads, but neither does YouTube Premium. It's that Twitch Turbo pays me as though a Turbo user did watch the ads that do play. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you watch them. I'm saying that it pays me as though you do. How did I not get hit there? Okay, that made up for it. Okay, that was just a really bad roll. Good job. I hate me. That's why I keep letting me get hit. Alright, screw that guy. Okay. It'd be really nice if I had good guns. Yeah, I mean, obviously do what works best for you. If it's of no consequence to you either way, then I gave you the information as I understand it. Or if you can, you know, you got the bandwidth to watch both, I guess that's the best. You could always be a weirdo and just constantly start VODs or whatever, and then watch the ads and then start a different VOD. But I mean, at that point, just like sub, you'll make me money much more effectively. But I guess if you can afford the time, but you can't afford the money, it is what it is. And of course, now the Twitch Prime change is in effect. So Twitch Prime, depending on your location, pays me a maximum of $2.24 per Prime sub. as a tier 1 sub on Twitch, having just gone up in price, pays like $4. Cassandra, thank you for the 10 gift subs, which now costs $60 instead of $50. Going in there. Thank you for the generosity. That's a lot of subs. Appreciate that. I mean, the way it works out, though, is as long as, like, half of my subs are tier 1 or higher, then I make the same amount. Well, actually, that depends on where the prime subs. Yeah, where the prime subs are. But overall, like, you know, they're probably in the US for the most part, or Canada, where they're about the same. And they're probably not in the locations where a prime sub only pays like 13 cents. There are locations like that. So, you know, I'll probably make the same amount either way. No, they nerfed prime subs. People who had 70% contracts were getting $3.50 from prime subs, like a normal tier 1 sub at $5. Now it's getting hit. Now it caps out at $2.24, and it's location dependent how much it pays. And like, yeah, I get it. It's because it was probably losing them a lot of money, especially in locations where prime, you know, was locally priced and cost less and stuff. Hence, some prime subs only paying 13 cents, for example. But tier 1 subs are still the same. Though I guess those also have local pricing, but like, you know, I think that the local pricing hasn't affected me that much overall, because people are probably in the locations where things are about the same. Spart, thank you for the 46. 2 months from double milestone. Thank you very much. Need that. Is this like really my fate? I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna be sad about it. Wow, Lumber, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, tables are the villain of this game. I didn't really care about tables, I just ignored them until they added sliding over tables, which loses your iframe. So now tables are actually my nemesis. I hate tables. Table tech blanks is like fine. And I mean, if you gotta do table tech stuff, you gotta, so like whatever, but table tech money obviously matters a lot less to me now that I'm doing all jammed and everything is worth like 1 million casings. So that one kind of lost value. But table tech money is nice in non-jammed runs and non-cursed runs. It's still useful in a cursed run, but the more jammed enemies you're getting, the less useful it is. Because you don't really get very many casings from it, no matter what you're doing. Green, blue. I think that I got a chance this green. It's like the worst gun. Yeah, no, I mean, okay, so one thing that you can do, if you do slide on a table, if you roll again, you'll crush the table and, you know, stand again. So that's a thing you can do, as long as you react. But like, yeah. Kinda sucks. Just it losing the iframes is really bad. I don't have junk, so yeah, no shrine for me. Oh, is that you that said that in the YouTube stream, Trumpet? It has been a while. I do remember you, though. Thanks for keeping the sub. All my tables hate homies. I mean, that's true. Tables do hate me. Otherwise, they wouldn't try so hard to get me damaged. Sorry, that's presumptuous of me to assume that I'm a homie. Maybe I'm not. What if there were table mimics? That would be so awful. Like, tables are already not good cover. They get you hit when you try to roll near them. They make enemies do weird zipping stuff where they go really fast around the table and up above it sometimes, and that can get you hit if you're not expecting it at the exact right time. And then you want to make some of them mimics? Get out. You're banned. I got a wall mimic pretty recently. I've only gotten like 3 though this whole like save file. Which, to be fair, it's not 100 hours in yet, I don't think. No, it's definitely not 100 hours in yet. They're not that common. I don't think table sliding should give iframes. Like, I get, like, in an action movie sense why it would. Like, everything's just missing you when you're on the table slide, but I think that from a balance perspective, table sliding giving iframes would be kind of insane. Because then you would just slide across the table, like, 3-4 times until it breaks. And you'd be able to shoot while rolling, basically. Oh, look, table tech. Which would be kind of insane. Okay, so this is not a gun. I'm gonna get this one. It's disappointing. And see if we get something out of this other chest. Mimics do drop items, but do you think that a table mimic would drop an item? You can only drop table text? That sounds terrible. Oh, also, table tech rocket, like the worst table tech because you can hurt yourself with it so easily. This is not this is not good. Nor are my guns. What? Why does it say 4 and then go to 8? Whatever, dude. That shrine gives you 1 armor for each junk that you give it. This is too much visual pollution. I don't care if it's my highest damage gun. Okay, the explosion is entirely to blame for that. It sent it right at me. No, it doesn't make enemies more visible because the things stay on the ground. And they're so bright. No, no, no. It's when there's too much bright, the brightness stops being a thing that helps you. I mean, tables, you have to slide over them 3 or 4 times for them to break, though. You can't do it infinitely, but like 3, 4 times, sure. You get more score if you make a Tetris. Still slide on a super long table in that one room. I mean, there are a few rooms that have lots of tables to slide across, like next to each other. And I probably have only done it like once this save, but I think I've done it once. I've done a really long slide. There, I used a table tech rocket. I was hoping that would line up to hit that guy. My guns are bad enough that I'm actually looking at table tech rocket angles, though. Ah, I blanked at the same time I got hit. It happens to me a lot. You think that the Gungerers can steal table tech rockets? That would be terrible. I don't think they can do that. But if you're right, that's just the worst. Like, can you imagine? Yeah, I got the cash. I need 3 keys. Can I get a jammed key lat on this floor? We're just really lucky 2 key drops. Like, that's fine too. Buy the box, it'll carry you. I mean, honestly, I would. But then I have to deal with the rooms. Like, I have to deal with bullet hell enemies with nothing. Lament will give Shellison key. Look, I'll if I can't get the A key, those guys always get away. Not that I needed anything from him, really. Anyway, if I can't get the A key, I'll probably get Lament. Unless there's a red or black chest on this floor, then I'll get that. Which, honestly, I think there might be, because, like, I've got probably just about no magnificence. Which I could display. I could display my magnificence. But there are multiple kinds of magnificence, and I don't know how they all work. So I don't know which one I'm looking for. Anyway, I probably have no magnificence, really, because all of my stuff is, like, poop garbage. Yeah, but Lament, again, I have to fight bullet hell enemies. And it's not instant gratification. The first one won't pay out with something. And then, you know, whatever ones do could be B tier, even. Like, there are B tier items that pop out of the thing. So I think that the red or black chest is more than a likely benefit, because by the time I'm getting good stuff out of Lament, for all I know, I'm dead. Which I think it is likely to kill me. Trumpet gun, thank you for the 35. Keeping the prime going. Appreciate that. It's okay, I have bees. Yeah, but I don't know if this is... Yeah. Oh, gilded bullets, cool. Is it this one? No. But I need to save up my credits so I can buy the microtransaction gun. So I don't want to lose before I've killed Dragon. Yeah, it's probably the pink one, I think, that it has the synergy with. And pick one, who would you say is the hardest Chamber 1 boss? Old King. I know you're thinking the answer is obviously going to be Gatling Gull, but Gatling Gull is actually like the easiest. Bullet King has a couple of messed up situations. So yeah, Bullet King's the hardest Chamber 1 boss in my opinion. So I'm just gonna open this blue chest, since there's nothing that requires a key of me. Of course it's a yes gun. And it sucks. It's like one of the 4 bad blue chest guns. Bruh. Set the whole world on fire. I need the fossilized gun for that. Well, the boss won't drop 3 keys, so I mean, I should not have opened that blue chest. Unless maybe one of these 3 chests that I have to destroy drops 1 or more keys. Oh, but I have to get a blank. No, I need the bees to go towards the other guy, whose name I don't know. Probably like Brian or something. That was still there? I'm sad. Could be a key guy too. Not anymore, there couldn't. Wish I had a beam gun. Yep, just got shot by that guy. So those guys are another thing. Like, bosses that have enemies during them are pretty much all problems in all jammed when they wouldn't normally be. Because the enemies are just so hard to kill when they're jammed. Especially if your run's really bad, like this one. It did not drop the D-pad. Dropped a key. So I guess we're gonna take Lament now. And if it kills me, so be it. Unfortunately, I don't think that this does secret rooms the way that the other bomb does. Like the use item bomb. So could damage myself to get to the secret room for a blank, a half heart, and a green chest that I would shoot. I think I'm gonna pass. It might be a mimic. It might. It's entirely possible. There, now I can't. Oh my god, he got a shot off. What a freaking clown. He's too good for me. Lament didn't instantly give a game-winning item. I know, it's clearly bad. We can blame Lament for all of our problems now. Those are the rules, that'll make him. Dude, all my guns are really bad. I've put myself in a position. That ain't run winning. But it's gonna have to do for now. I thought that would block. Thought I was safe. No, the Molotov launcher has no problems, no flaws. Okay, next Lament, surely gonna give me something good. Gunther, maybe? I don't want Gunther. I need something a little more immediately extreme. Gunder Fury wouldn't save me, otherwise I'd say Gunder Fury, but like, you know, I think that this is not the run to get Gunder Fury unless I have something really good that will keep me winning. Dark Marker. Big shotgun, pretty good, but kind of limited on ammo. Dang it. Mitch's eye bullets? Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Except that would ruin my chances of ever having a good lowercase r. It'd give me pistol machine. And that's it. It's like trash right now. Eternal fire that it doesn't set me on fire from the Molotov does not matter to me. I don't even know if the Glacier has synergies that help the Glacier instead of... Nope, it just has the Corsair one. So, actually that doesn't save me at all. This is an interesting problem that I have. Yeah, pistol machine would be great, but it runs out of ammo really fast, is kind of the big problem.
Bullet. 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 Bullet.
Bruh. Get a grip. Yari launcher is cool for bosses, but not actually very helpful. Like, not like I'm gonna use the Yari launcher to clear rooms. I think this run's cooked. Yeah, that bounced at a dude. Oh, he got pushed out of the way. What a lucky man. Bullet shell guy. If I can get to the rat, I can save it. I don't think I can kill the rat. With what I have, there's no way. I need to be saved before I get to the rat. Make use of the pits when we can. Good job falling into the pit. I'm so proud of you. Dude, I hate that the explosion sends them towards me sometimes. Do you feel like exploding, my friend? I think it only explodes when I shoot a line piece at them. That's unfortunate. the other misfire beast is gonna get its stuff together too quickly for me to. Yep. Oh, that was the blank I needed. Shop will have more. Fire got there eventually. Why are the evil munchers showing up so much? Ugh. I really actually needed a regular gun muncher. Okay, alright, never mind. I'm gonna have to use this. No, leave me alone. Okay, okay. That's one way of doing it. I just take everyone and I walk them into pits. Wait, leave me alone. Into the pit. This does not charge the Lament. Yeah, that's what this gun does. It gives you control over enemies. No! Wait. Okay, I wasn't sure if that line was like gonna kill me or what. Alright. Everybody go for a walk. I don't like this sniper being near me, so we gotta go up a little. Nope, we need to... Is he just not gonna? Alright, man. He goes where he pleases, apparently. The shotgun guys can shoot a lot more than they do, though, when you have the enemy controller. So that's, you know, that's cool. Make them fight each other? That's the idea fully. When I have to. Good lord. I need to wait. I mean, I don't need to wait, but like I would like to wait. Okay, they don't hurt me when they're my friends. Alright, everybody murder that guy. They don't get hurt by the saw blade of shame. And then I just need to aim past them when I shoot at them. And then they won't shoot me. Yeah, I saw that sniper bullet ricochet and I was like, man, that would suck, huh? Can I get through one more room? Probably is the answer. Oh, bro, save me. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, stop attacking. Oh, I don't have you on a leash. That's all. All right, I'm gonna do one more room, and then have the chest, and then we're gonna deal with it. That's unfortunate. Oh, but you all can like fight each other yourselves. Perfect. Okay, is that everybody? I think we got them all. This guy doesn't like responding to his leash. Oh, now he does. Yeah, yeah. There you go. This is so cursed. I can use this. This is a real gun. It's a gun I normally would not consider real, but right now I think it has to be real. But that means the other one's not a gun, which means I could stall on this and see if I get flight. But like, it kind of doesn't matter what I get. Anything will help me more than what I have. You know what I'm saying? That was just really bad. But now I can shoot it directly, so screw you. Yeah, well. That's also a gun I can use. So like, look. Today's not a good day. Okay. Everybody's leashed. Oh my god, can you imagine if veteran shotgun getting shot that fast? Could put it in a boss room and it'd just be like one veteran shotgun kin, and that's it. Hardest boss in the game. Ah, there we go. That's a carry. Now I just need to become alive again. Okay. Whew. Get out of here. Also, get out of here. We thought this might be a secret room. That looks like I'm walking. I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, okay, I have an extra... Okay, I have an extra key now. This is not a gun, which, like, honestly, I'm into. I'm not into that. Does anyone remember which room had the rats? I know I saw them, I just was very distracted. I think it was this one. Oh yeah, there it is. And you need to tell when a chest has a gun or not. So one on a normal floor where you only get 2 chest rooms, one is a gun and one is not a gun. I opened the other one and it was a gun, so I knew that the other one wasn't a gun. Things that count, some things count as chests as far as that logic though. Like if you get a mirror, where there's, you know, you see a chest in the mirror, you open the chest, you get curse. That actually counts, so you don't know anything. Because, I mean, yes, there will be a gun and a non-gun, but the third one can be anything. Like either of them. And that's just... good luck. I think there's at least one other thing that does count towards that logic as well. But the mirror's the only one I remember for sure. The red chest secret room. But that was my only guess that time, you're right. He had no health. Oh, okay, the Yari launchers are still chasing him. All right. I think that... I don't know, do I take that? Oh, you're a guy that was real. Not anymore, you're not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do I egg? I'm already at 7 curse, and I got a couple of really good things from Lament. You always egg? I will get a potentially really good thing from egg. And this brings my curse down a little. Alright, people want the egg. I want the egg. Lament could still give Riddle of Lead. I mean, it could give a lot of things. But now that I have Gungeon, I feel a lot better. Do I have anything that makes liquid? Yes, actually. Gungeon and Molotov launcher and mutation, which is right next to it. So I'll probably use mutation more. It's probably a better plan. Beginner tips, try not to roll. Anytime you can dodge without rolling, it's better than if you dodge by rolling. And I don't know if you're like me, but if you're playing with keyboard, I find that Q is a terrible key for blank because blank is a lot more important and time sensitive than use item. So I swapped them. I have blank on space and use item on Q instead of the default. Oh, it's probably just the angles for why you don't see the screen on my glasses. Like, you know, let's see. Where's a good angle for this? I don't know, it's probably just, I mean, you can see light, but it's probably just the angle for the screen itself. Dang it. Hate you. Dang, how much health you got? I hate it here. Dude spawned and hit me. Well, so much for having health for the next. I'm livid. Not really, I don't care. But the Gungeon is really letting me down with the amount of damage it's doing. Time to eat the egg. It literally is. Jeez, that was on the second round. Here I go again. It's that I haven't gotten any, like, damage up or anything. It's a real struggle bus. Alright, let's go again, refill. I mean, if Punch Out doesn't fix my problems, nothing will. Okay, thanks for that. Why did you attack again? It's okay, I had one heart to spare. Man. Doesn't matter. I think that's... Alright, that's my ammo sorted. A lot of people use my videos to fall asleep too. But hey, thanks for watching them. In any, you know, way. I think I Yari the first phase. First phase is harder. I am not good at all games the moment I pick them up. When I first played this game, I was so bad at it. So very bad. That was unkind. What do we got there? I'm not poisoning you. No, I'm not. That's the timing on that roll. Okay. One hit, I'm fine with it. Rack up ads and watch time for me. Thank you. That's all I can ask for. We don't. Dude's just trying to use up my ammo. My precious, precious ammo. I'm not going to be doing, like, Gungeon refills mid-fight here. Alright, Gungeon makes me immune to fire, at least. Yeah, grappling hook can stun enemies. That's like one of its entire purposes. Yeah, I had to eat the egg because I was down to half a heart. And I'm trying to win. Good lord. Too early. Shotgun full of hate isn't as good as I'm hoping for. Gilded bullets is pretty good. I'll probably end up with enough money to have near double damage. That's okay. All right. All right. You're cooking. Who do I have a gilded bullet synergy with? Oh yeah.
Go, 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 coins, shells, coins. Shells, coins, cash, gold, shells,
Cash.
cash.
Cash. Without any, well, maybe with the gilded bullets damage up, that actually is usable this late in the game. Hard to say. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the Gungeon or its total ammo capacity for now. I can refill it whenever I want, even if it has 0 ammo, so that's fine. We're good. Can't believe I didn't talk to the rat. I mean, I've done it before. What do I care? I didn't have anything to say that I need to hear. Oh yeah, Yari Launcher I'm going to try to keep ammo for as much as I can. Also, yes, Yuri Launcher. Fine, I'll do it. By the way, you have like 50% damage up from just 100 coins, 100 casings, so we're fine. Nothing's going to give me 4 curse. Alright, that's not what I was hoping for, but, you know. Great chests for gold junk. The damage up that I'm getting between 100 and 500 is, really minor at any given time. But yeah, if I just got 500 at once, it's just a free 100% damage up. The Vorpal Gun's cool. Yeah, mutation is what I've been using to refill my Gungeon. Yeah, I know. I don't get to blind us all with the dark marker. 3 S tier guns. Not one is the synergy. I don't think webs work for the Gungeon, actually. No, because you wear them out when you walk on them anyway. You might be immune to the slowing of webs when you have the siren, since it makes you immune to like ground hazards. Maybe that's what we're thinking of. But I don't think that it is Gungeon fuel. Now that's good right now. Oh, you sweet, sweet person. I love you. Imagine getting a sponge now. I mean, I would get a sponge just to talk to him and tell him how much I love him. Ooh, Yari, though. That's real good. Yeah, shout out Yari Launcher. I need an ammo drop for this. That's a blank. Perfect timing. It's because I waited so long to get anything of value. The game was like, all right, you earned these. And you know what? I did earn these. The comeback this run was so real. Oh god, the double katana bullet drop was this run. Really had a time. This run has felt like decades. Dang, I was hoping that they would hit some fun angles. Alright. Well, no, if I had gotten to the rat without getting like Yari Launcher and Gungeon, it would have been over. Oh, I can't afford that right now. Now I can afford that. I just don't think I had picked it up. And you know what? It is literally better than the Glacier. So just get me out of here. When you got 9.5 person, you just keep getting ammo drops. All right, yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Helix bullets is really bad for this gun. But I mean, Helix is really bad for most guns, in my opinion. Thank you for not pushing the key. I wasn't worried that it would, but it would have been funny. Yeah, Excalibur is B tier. Gotta steal the FOV. Hey, I'm hunting you. Hey, the kazoo of speed that Spartan wanted. Alright, I can check for secret rooms by just pointing this at them. Respectable. Yeah, first off, I don't need the armor. Second off, I have gilded bullets, which is why I didn't buy anything, for the most part, so that I can have more damage. Gilded bullets doesn't cap until 500 damage, or 500 casings. Doesn't have ammo. But, you know, that'll get me through one, maybe even two lich phases. Just one. It'll only get me all the way through one. I was just counting on these to ricochet to the right things. Kill the things that need killing. Lich doesn't give you any credits as far as I know. I mean, I might not know. You know, I might, and I just don't know. I don't think it does. You're right, I haven't found a use item since the egg. Okay, calm down. These are approximately the same like a hallway. The other one is longer, but this one is sharing the wall, and it's basically the same. It's really close together. It's probably the right way. I mean, if I were a use item, I would be scared of me. Keep him off screen so he doesn't shoot. Not up, probably. This direction seems the best. Seems I was right. Okay, so we actually... Okay, I need to set up... this teleport. That's okay. Whatever run we find Gunder Fury, as long as it's early in the run, we will get a lot of levels. I just didn't want my bullets to hit the back and lose damage, so I figured, who cares if I dodge perfectly? They're not gonna get him. You know, I earned that win. That run was a mess. That was like, whew.
I'm a host arrive, drag up to dungeon wing to whisper one truth. Body the floor, bullet the roof, ammo will and pass killing, gunshot shoot.